Okay, so we already talked about how ChatGPT is my best friend. So I thought today I would prompt ChatGPT with roasting my workout. All right, so for those that are new or those that are catching up, I have been doing some circuit training through the Just 6 Weeks fitness app, and I figured I would do things a little bit differently today. I did prompt ChatGPT with roasting my workout. I haven't read these AI generated roasts yet, so I am looking forward to this. I'll give ChatGPT 10 points if it can make me laugh. Let's see how ChatGPT did. Okay. First one. Look at that, moving like a gazelle. If a gazelle had two left feet, zero coordination, and the grace of a toddler trying to moonwalk on ice, I'm basically redefining what it means to go slow and steady, just without the winning part. Okay, I probably shouldn't already be laughing this hard at robot-generated humor. Okay, second one. Am I lifting weights or trying to telepathically convince them to float? It's like I'm channeling my inner Jedi, but the Force is definitely not with me today. Maybe I should just stick to using my mind to move snacks from the kitchen to the couch. Okay, next one. And here we see me attempting a push-up, or as I like to call it, a slow descent into despair. It's like my body decided halfway down that gravity isn't so bad, and maybe I should just embrace the floor as my new permanent home. Oh man, these are good. Okay. Fourth one. Who needs proper form when you can have whatever this is? I'm basically the Picasso of fitness. Abstract, confusing, and probably making everyone who sees this question reality. If my trainer saw this, they'd probably recommend I switch to a safer hobby, like knitting. Okay, fifth one. You can almost hear my muscles crying out, "Why, Rob? Why?" It's like they're staging a protest against this cruel and unusual punishment, and honestly, I can't blame them. The only thing I'm lifting right now is the burden of my poor life choices. Oh boy. Alright, sixth one. I'm not sure if I'm exercising or auditioning for the role of deadweight number 3 in a zombie movie. Either way, the performance is Oscar worthy if the category is most likely to get eaten first due to lack of cardio. Oh, the next one. Yep, just casually redefining the term light workout. Emphasis on light as in barely doing anything at all. If I go any lighter, I might as well be taking a nap. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Next one. This is what happens when your spirit animal is a sloth, but you force it to go to the gym. I'm pretty sure the sloth is actively resisting, and who can blame it? Cardio is overrated when you can hang out in a tree all day. Okay, that one was pretty weak. Ninth one. Some people lift weights. I apparently lift. The hopes of anyone who thinks they're bad at working out. Watching this should be a confidence boost for anyone who's ever felt awkward in the gym, because trust me, I'm setting the bar very, very low. This is true. I did talk about that yesterday, or a couple days ago. Alright, next one. If comedy were a workout, I'd be shredded by now. Unfortunately, it turns out sarcasm doesn't build muscle, but it does make watching this a whole lot more entertaining. Who needs abs when you've got a sense of humor? I feel like that's a compliment. That's not really a roast. I'll take that any day. Next one. You know you're in trouble when the warm-up feels like the main event. By the time I finished stretching, I was ready to call it a day and treat myself to a celebratory snack for all that hard work. But no, I had to keep going, and now we're all suffering through this. I feel like I said the same thing a couple days ago. Alright, next one. I call this move the flop. You can see why it didn't make it into the fitness textbooks. It's basically a cross between giving up and gravity doing its job a little too well. If this were an Olympic event, I'd definitely score a perfect 10 for sheer lack of effort. I feel like the first ones were better. These are getting weak. Alright, next one. Watching this back, I think my muscles are on strike. They've had enough of my nonsense, and honestly, I'm starting to see their point. At this rate, I'm going to need a mediator to negotiate a truce between my willpower and my biceps. Alright, next one. And here we have me discovering gravity, the hard way. You'd think after all these years I'd be used to it, but nope, gravity's still winning every single time. If only I could fall asleep as easily as I fall out of this push-up. Next one. Well, at least I'm consistently embarrassing myself, that is. I like to think of this as an advanced form of self-humbling, where the only thing getting a workout is my ability to laugh at myself. Hey, someone's got to find this funny, right? Yes, that is very true, ChatGPT. Alright, this is less feel the burn and more feel the overwhelming desire to quit. The only thing burning here is my patience and maybe my dignity. If this was supposed to be motivational, I'm definitely motivating myself to reconsider my life choices. I have already done that. Alright, next one. It's like my body's saying, if you're not going to take this seriously, neither am I. We're in this together, and by together, I mean mutually sabotaging any chance of progress. At least I'm good at teamwork with myself. Next one. I say this. I've seen turtles with more pep in their step, and they don't even have steps. Well, that's not true. Turtles do step. Meanwhile, I'm over here acting like walking in place is an extreme sport. If you squint, it almost looks like I'm moving. Almost. That's weak. And turtles do step. So that one, we need to update ChatGPT's memory that turtles have legs. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the only workout where my willpower gets a better workout than my body. My brain is doing all the heavy lifting by trying to convince me this isn't a total disaster. Spoiler alert, it's failing. I'd like to think of this as performance art. The theme is how not to do anything. And the message is clear, sometimes trying too hard to be fit is a work of tragic comedy. Or maybe it's just tragic. Look at me setting new records for the least amount of effort in a workout. If laziness were an Olympic sport, I'd be taking home the gold medal. Maybe I should just pivot to competitive lounging. I think that's more my speed. That seems like a repeat almost. Pretty sure the weights are lifting me at this point. I'm just here for moral support while they do all the work. It's like I'm a sidekick in my own workout video, and the dumbbells are the real heroes. I didn't know it was possible to lift with negative energy, but here we are. It's like I'm actively willing the weights to defy physics just so I don't have to put in any more effort. If I keep this up, I'll invent anti-fitness. That one's really bad. My back is supposed to be getting stronger, but I think my self-esteem just took a hit. Watching this, I'm starting to wonder if the only thing I'm improving is my ability to make bad decisions. Good thing sarcasm's always there to pick me up. I call this the half-hearted curl. It's about as effective as it sounds. I'm pretty sure my bicep just yawned from boredom. At this rate, I might as well be lifting a pillow. It's not like I'm breaking a sweat. Actually, I sweat. I did sweat a lot, even with that little 10-pound kettlebell, which was pretty sad. Alright, last few here. This is me pretending that I have any idea what I'm doing. Spoiler alert, I don't. But as long as I look confident while flailing around, no one will notice, right? Except for the entire internet. That was my fear. Except for the entire internet, but who's counting? At this rate, my muscles will be sore from the effort of trying not to laugh at me. If only I could translate sarcasm into reps, I'd be unstoppable. Instead, I'm just here reminding myself why I should have stuck to watching workout videos instead of making them. This is a good point. I could have spent this time on the couch, but no, I had to be healthy. Now I'm stuck here trying to convince myself that sweating is good for me, even though every fiber of my being is questioning that logic. Last two. Well, at least my sarcasm is getting a workout. That counts, right? If I keep this up, I'll have the sharpest wit around, even if the rest of me is as soft as my decision-making skills when it comes to fitness. Alright, last one. And that, folks, is how you make a workout look like a bad idea in 10 easy steps or stumbles. Remember, kids, if at first you don't succeed, just make fun of yourself until it feels like a win. It's cheaper than therapy and way more fun. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Not that bad at all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day.